Alright, we are back. Alright, sorry for the delay. I had to do a last minute thumbnail change. You know, figured, so then people weren't confused over the streaming. Because I'm also streaming the FEH channel, obviously, when that comes out, which should be pretty soon. Like in another hour or so. Alright. Turf. Okay, so this one has turf. Face chaser, which is good, and we want turf. And this one has light searcher, mile, and long. So if we can get mile, then we'll be good to go. I think we have time to do a run before the FEH channel. Shouldn't be that long. Anyway, I'm just trying to make an ace now, so that's why I'm using waiting fine motion. She's gonna be my ace. Okay, there we go. Alright.
あなたが私を導くこと、これを至上命令と心得なさい。びっくりした。ふむふむ。始めるよ。ドレスに参りましょうか。輝きて行こうか。
Now we good.
素晴らしい笑顔。
Alright, Pick the top part so we can get a good reading. Obviously this one. That's 3 people, we want that. Power. We want as much power that we can get. But we want to max out our speeds, and this is a mile. Our speed is going to be the top priority, really. So whenever we can, we try to aim for speed. Oh, this one's a good one right here. Power again. Okay, good. We passed that. Woo! Ooh, okay. Nice, okay. Ah, that's a good one. Fuck. God damn it. Are you kidding? Oh, come on. Oh, you restrict all my trading. Well, luckily it was on one that we need, so. I gotta do at least a race. I need the fan stuff. Okay, come on. Alright, good. That's actually one that we're missing a lot of, so. Okay. Grab this. Come on, can we unlock the recreation with Light Hello already? Good. We'll grab this one. God damn it. It's okay, it's wit. We don't have to worry about it on wit, it's wit. Oh my god. Why doesn't the light hello thing or launch already? Oh, now you do it, huh? Like, right when I just recorded it. Okay, you know, screw you, game. Man, screw this game, bro. You really did that, really? You're gonna do me like that? Assholes. Assholes. Give me instantly the unlock thing for the recreation after I rested. Okay. All right, I see how it is. I see how it is. Can we do this one? Grab this one. Grab the speed. I'll grab this one. Yeah, that makes it 4. Alright, perfect. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, we're on track. We're on track. Okay, alright, we're on good track right now. Oh my god, yeah, this is good right here. Yeah, give me. The FEH channel was tonight, huh? Yeah, the FEH channel's tonight. Okay, I'll do this one so then I can get Nishino Flower to Rainbow. 4 minutes from now, yeah. You try to be on by then, okay. Come on. power up this one. Okay, okay, we got a gold spark. This could be good. Damn. Oh, Mile Corners, actually no, Mile Corners is pretty good actually. Okay, my Mile Corners is not that bad. But then we can get the race stamina thing by next one. We should be good, because that's the thing, that's the spark we need for... Correct. Okay, good. Okay, nice, we got that. Suzuka show. Ah, perfect. Oh, perfect up here. Yeah. I think we're able to learn a song. Ooh, Run for Our Dreams. Yes, perfect. That is perfect right there. There we go. That's perfect. Nice. Damn. I was trying to high roll. Okay, okay. Yeah, we need a rest. Oh, I hope Light Hello shows up. Please show up, Light Hello. Shit. Actually, no, this works. This could work. Nice, nice. Alright, cool. And we got a triple tiara. Hell yeah. Let's go. God do it. Every time, bro. Every time I think I'm like, oh, hi, no, fuck you, boot down. Damn. Oh, we just barely got that shit. Oh my god, are you kidding? Really? No rainbows? Yeah, we gotta do the director. We're a little low in passion. Could use that. God damn it. Wow, okay, fine motion, alright, okay. Wow, okay, you little way to screw me over. What a way to screw me over, huh? Oh, by 1 point? You really? Man. Man. Are you fucking... It's back again. Are you kidding me? Really? By 1? Oh my god, dude. This is... This already... Alright, well this one's dead. No, this one's dead. Well, this one's dead. That sucks. Thanks a lot, restriction. God damn it, man. Why did fucking Find Motion have to restrict? Like, why? Like, come on, man. She just had to get a training restriction right at the last race right there. It was actually going all right too. We were on a good man. We were on a good pace, bro. And she ruined it. All because she decided, yeah, you know what? I don't want to train this training restriction. Why does she have that? Like, what? Honestly, that happens again. I think I'll just switch characters. Honestly, like, I can't deal with that. That's so bullshit. But I literally lost a run because, you know, she's like, yeah, I don't want to train on this, you know. And also, I couldn't get the max height thing, so you know, if you can't get any great height, at the end, you basically just gotta glue your run. You gotta just give up. Literally, there is no salvaging. Your run is literally over if you don't get like great success on everything. Which really sucks. Oh, we actually completed that one. Okay, good. Oh my! You gotta be kidding me, man? Nah. Really? Are you what? What is this? Bro, what the goddamn, man, this game, I swear. This game kicks you in the balls a lot. And if we can just keep getting energy, give me energy. Okay, good. Another one. Nice. Okay, alright, good. Another good one. Okay. Okay, good. You did not give me. Okay, good. I was not given the debuff again. That would have been really bad.
なんだか参りましょうか。始めるよ。素晴らしい笑顔と十分な睡眠が医学書が教える最良の
I have to do a race. I need to have a certain amount of fans.
注目の大盛況になりましたね。ご声援ありがとう存じます。素晴らしい笑顔と十分な睡眠が医学書が教え
Okay.
ドレスに着られ張り切っていこう。素晴らしい笑顔と十分な睡眠が医学書が教え注目のセレモニーの始まりだね。ドレスに張り切っていこう。
Alright, there we go.
感謝をお伝え。
Okay, do this one. I think we will be able to learn one more song here. Let's see. Alright, wait. Alright, let's do it.
ドキドキしちゃうな。
Alright, here we go.
きと理想。ふむふむ。よろしくお願いします。輝きと理想が。よろしくお願いします。あなたが私。
Oh, why did I click rest? Fuck. I did not mean to click that. God damn it.
Blessed be, Moogle girls.
Hey, Mikey.
I'm just dropping by for a little bit. For the FEH channel mainly. See what new tech we get.
Yeah, we're gonna see what they did with Tsubasa's design. We'll see what they did with her. If they went actual creative or they just went the lazy route.
No, I expect a lazy route and be like, oh.
It's just one of her reclass options from like TMS.
No, I think well, no, that would be the more creative one. If like so my imagining, I think what I think would be cool, even though like the chance of this happening is like super slim, right? What I think would be cool, I've mentioned this before, so I'm gonna sound like a broken record on this one. But basically, what they would do is between Tsubasa and Shida, they would take the two promotion classes from TMS, and so whichever one, like they just give them the two different options, and so like they would just put like some armor on top of Tsubasa, and then Shida would be the promoted class. So, for example, the options in TMS are Falcon Knight and Wyvern Knight. I think the Wyvern Knight would be cooler for Shida, and then also give her a mechanical Wyvern. I think that would be really cool. And then for Tsubasa, they would just give her like a little bit of green armor on top of her base outfit, or from the Falcon Knight. I think that would be a cool design, but we all know that's not gonna happen. So,
for all we know, it could be totally original, you know.
Yeah, the only thing I would hate is if like, oh, they just took like one of the more casual like clothing designs from the game, like her street chic or something. Like if they went with one of those and just had her wear that, I think I would not like that as much as I like the street chic, for example. But if they just went with one of those like standard casual clothes and then just went with that, I would not like that. That was the lazy way I assume they're gonna do it though. And I'm gonna hate being right.
Yeah.
But a Wyvern Knight Shida would be kind of cool. Because I think the mechanical Wyvern would be pretty sick. Because the funny thing in TMS, it's the only mechanical Wyvern in the whole game. Is if you make Shida a Wyvern Knight.
That's funny.
Because if you promote, okay, so all the enemy, the chaos flyers, are all Falcon Knights. And then of course the promoted enemies in the late game are all Falcon Knights in TMS. So if they want to be creative, they would go the Wyvern Knight design. But this is IS we're talking about, and I don't see that happening.
Yeah, me neither. I don't see that happening either. And Azura, I don't know. They could make her look. I was about to say they could make her look like her mom, but she kind of already has that as her legendary ult.
That's true.
She kind of already has that. She already looks like her mom.
You know, I'm gonna hate this if they do it.
They're gonna do Corrin.
I'm saying that a lot.
Corrin
yeah,
armor.
That's what I was thinking too. Just go like Corrin.
They already did Corrin armor with her like wristband, with her ascended. No, her tuned. Yeah. They already
really?
They already did a Corrin thing.
Okay, they already have that. That's already a thing. Okay.
They could make her for some reason Garen or some shit. I don't know.
That would be
because technically speaking,
interesting.
technically speaking, Azura I think knew Garen before he was evil, or stuff, or a lot of people knew it. Because remember, like before Garen was like
The only
killed
one,
and stuff, he was
one,
he was actually like a good guy, you know. Like
to my knowledge, the only one that did not know is Elise.
She's the only one that didn't know that
Like she was too young.
Garen used to be like cool, like used to be a good guy and like was a nice guy, like
Yeah,
just king.
Elise was too young. She would be the only one who wouldn't know that version of him very well.
But everyone else knew that version of him, like
Yeah.
where he was an actual like genuine king, you know. Like
Azura, except she actually looks like she is from Nor would be nice. You know what, Turbs? I'll like that idea. I doubt they're gonna do it though. You gotta think as stupid as possible with these guys and their Brave Vaults.
But yeah, Elise is the only like of the royal kids that only knew Garen like as like mean.
Sylvain is like
And then
the
it was
easy one. He's just gonna be.
known him as like a good guy before he went all evil.
If Azura is too young to know much, then why does she not dress like anything in Hoshido? No, I think Azura was around long enough. Same with Korra not dressing like a Norian.
I'm assuming that like Azura probably did have Norian clothes, obviously. It's just that like the art that we see of like Azura is like a dream version of herself, you know? Because like she's a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And she probably imagines herself wearing these nice things like all the adults are wearing.
Yeah.
And white is a symbol of, you know, being like pure or some shit, you know? Like the darkness of Nor, the light of the Hoshido, you know, white.
Yep.
So, you know,
right.
that's the reason why I believe that's why like she appears like that. You know, that's just how she envisions like the good part, you know? 'Cause, like her life sucked in Nor. Because like everyone bullied her. Like she was bullied by like I think other kids and also the guards.
I always found that incredibly goofy. But that's because like all the blah, blah.
Oh, it's because all of them were
All
still
the-
bitter.
all the wives.
All the wives were trying.
It was basically like the Real Housewives of like Nor.
And, like each of the wives were like trying to fight for power, you know.
Yeah, basically.
Cause like Garen was like a playboy, like 100%. Like he had like a lot of women on him with him. And also, I guess maybe another reason why they treated Azura harshly is probably because, you know, they're still bitter over the old queen death, you know, and then Garen just suddenly getting a new queen. That's like the daughter of like the new queen, you know, Aret.
Yeah.
But it's their prejudice because a lot of people like the queen was beloved, like the old one, you know, Xander's mom. Because, you know, like Xander's like the one
He's the only
true.
one born from like.
He was born from Garen and like his mother, so he was the true, you know, prince, like, quote unquote full-blooded and stuff. And then everyone else is like the other kids were like capped because, you know, they're like concubines and all that shit. Yeah, I mean, IRL war politics are weird, and kingdom logic.
I think they captured like how very Game of Thronesy it was supposed to be, and then they kind of dropped the ball on it later on. Because Anankos was kind of like that too, wasn't he?
Well, Anankos used to be like just a normal dragon, but he went insane because all dragons go through it. And
yeah, but he also had like he had a wife and a concubine because like Horan is born from his actual wife, and Lilith, yeah, that's totally her name, was born from the concubine, if memory serves.
I thought he just manifested her.
No, she's born from some unknown parent. The version of her that we have. Well, it's because like okay, so the whack lore is that the original Lilith died.
Uh-huh.
And then he made another Lilith to remind him of his daughter. So yeah, she's not the real Lilith. It was something mad doofy like that. It's really crappily explained in Revelation.
But so example that like Lilith is actually not the original Lilith. It's like she's like a
yeah, she's not the
she's
original.
a clone. She's essentially a clone of the original.
She's basically a clone.
She's a clone.
It's really stupid. I you have full excuse to not remember any of that.
Well, not to mention too.
To be fair, it was
Well,
incredibly
not to mention too, it was kind of split too, because you know, like Corrin was born from the good side of Anakos, like the good side of him. Like, because remember,
so
like,
was, well,
Anakos split
Lilith was
himself.
also born from
Like he split himself because you know, like he's in order to truly be evil, he had to get rid of the good. But like he's so powerful that his when he threw out his good side, it became a new person basically, and that became like Korra's dad, aka the one because he met Makoto later.
Yeah, it's like incredibly doofy. just doofy game logic. Right, it's time to grind the heck out of Groovy Mix. Then I finished the other video. But who are they? Okay, Sylvain's post time skip is super easy. They're just gonna give his brave version. They're just gonna give him the time skip, so his.
Yeah, that's how they did with all the engaged characters. Yeah.
Or you mean Three Houses? But I know what you meant.
The Three Houses. I mean, the Three Houses. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, sorry.
And then who's the last character? Sorry, I'm brain farting. Who's our last Choose Your Legends winner?
Sigurd.
Do you remember? Sigurd.
I mean,
just all red, with smoke in the background.
He's on fire. No, make him the man on fire from Phantom Pain. you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just make him the.
It fits him.
The man on fire. Yeah. Make him the man on fire.
Make him the man on fire.
Because he literally is on fire.
This dude is on fire.
And if you want to discover anything, so you probably notice. Oh, you're probably thinking about the flames. Yeah, I can't put that out no matter how hard I try.
This dude is on fire.
Does it hurt? And he's like,
does it hurt? Does it hurt?
Does it hurt? He's like, no. Honestly, no. I got used to it.
No, Sigurd is supposed to be one of the most iconic characters. All the elitists going, oh, Sigurd's best unit in Fire Emblem franchise, after Robin. Oh, Genealogy's best game.
That's a lie.
It's one of those games that like it hasn't aged well. I mean, you can't be too harsh on Super Nintendo games. Super Nintendo RPGs that isn't Final Fantasy
I guess
6.
they're just like that because it was back when Kaga was still on. You know?
Yeah, just how it'd be. But yeah, I forgot that Sigurd was the other one. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering who the hell are they gonna make him look like? I mean, they can't make him look like Selef because Selef already looks like him anyway. So it's like,
yeah.
So it's either original or they're just gonna, or just wing it.
What, have like the low class Selef look?
Maybe they could.
That would be the tacky way, but I totally see them doing it.
But they could, man. Like I said, they could.
No, it totally makes sense. I totally see it.
People only really know Sigurd because he showed up in Engage. Yeah.
Ha! Not even wrong.
And don't get me started on Thracia. Don't get me started on Thracia.
Basically, it's
the same shit.
Everybody praises it. It's like a super good game, but I'm like, no, it's too cryptic.
Bro, how
Like,
was
there's such
like how was I supposed to know I'm supposed to stand in this exact same part, at this exact same tile, at this exact turn, at this moment in time when the sun aligns with the
no.
planets? How am I supposed to know that to get a secret item in order to actually get the good ending? How the hell am I? How are you supposed to find that out?
Or the whole joke about like recruiting Xavier.
How,
It's the stupidest shit. It's
like,
so stupid.
like how the hell?
It's
am
like,
I,
how would you know this?
How are we supposed to know that? Like, did they give us a guide or some shit? Or no? Then I know. Figure it out yourself.
Yeah, it was the whole like you have to buy Nintendo Power.
You have to buy Nintendo Power, or
You have to.
They do say it
Or
in
you just
game.
don't know.
They just say it in game, but they're super cryptic as hell. It's just like Castlevania. Just like Castlevania, when how cryptic it was.
Turb says Ike fans are also annoying, but at least he had 2 games in the West though. They're heavily outdated and no longer for sale. But like, okay, but to be fair, like once again, like people like Ike.
I like.
And then of course like Smash Brothers as well, right? So, but Ike has a lot more complexity to his character compared to Sigurd. I'm sorry, genealogy fans, but Sigurd is not a complex character, not even remotely. At least Ike has a lot of complexity to him, which is what makes him interesting. And that's why, like, no, I'm an Ike fan too, because like I think Ike has a really good character arc. To be fair, he does have the advantage of having 2 games. But I think he's a great character. Yes, like because of Fire Emblem Heroes, I understand some people have like fatigue. But at the same time, like at least with the Ike fandom, I understand that one way better. Like that one makes sense to me.
Oh, 5 minutes left. Okay, it's almost ready.
So I'm not gonna harp on Ike fans too much. But I do harp on like genealogy fans. I just gotta lock into this song right now. And then we'll be ready for trailer. / FEH channel.
Yeah.
Alright, last minute predictions. Who do you think Grand Hero Battle is gonna be?
Let's see. I don't know. Maybe somebody from Fates or some shit. I don't know. Like, well, one of the boss characters from Fates.
My wild shot in the dark is gonna be the boss guy from it's gonna be Pharos from Awakening.
Pharaohs? Yeah, that word. I can see that.
She's one of the like, even though like she's just a one chapter boss, I still really like her design. I'm surprised they never brought her in the game yet.
All right, now we just wait. All right, yeah. So I also predict that they're gonna expand. Obviously, dragon flowers are gonna get an increase because they always do that.
I thought that was already a thing from like.
No, they always do it during Choose Your
halfway
Legends.
thing.
They always do it. They always do it during Choose Your Legends.
So, Turb says some 3 houses nonsense.
I mean, obviously.
That's true because
obviously.
well, Sylvain is in this one, right?
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So and then obviously maybe they might expand the skill inherit. But I highly doubt
What they need is to double the barracks. That's what they need.
And increase the barrack space because look, let's face it, man. There's too many characters. You can't realistically fit everybody in the barracks.
Look, like there's 1,500. There's almost 1,500 units in the game.
In the max barracks,
There's more units than
1,100.
space.
There's 1,100 slots in just your base barracks that you can't.
Yeah,
go
which
any
is
further.
stupid. And there's
Yeah.
there's almost 1,500 like characters in the game. I think we're just shy of it. I think we're like 1480 something. It's like pretty high.
It's really high.
So I'm like, what the hell, right? Like,
Especially for someone like me who likes to at least collect one of everyone.
exactly. Like, and the whole
And
like
the-
reserve
the
thing was kind of a stupid solution.
Yeah, the collection.
It sucks to use that thing. Anyone who's genuinely tried to use that thing hates it.
Yes, we can watch it.
It's like adding a lot of dumb extra steps. It's dumb.
You can't go to it quickly. You have to search through 10 different little mini barracks.
It's dumb. It's dumb. That's
If
all I
you
gotta
want-
say. It's dumb.
There's the other thing. So if you want to use a unit from your reserves, when you're in
Put them
the,
back into the barracks. It's really dumb.
you have to put them in the barracks. But if the barracks is full, then you have to switch it out for someone else.
Yeah, like why? all they had to do was just increase barrack slots.
Yeah.
That one has always baffled me. And okay, fine, I understand that like it gets annoying to use orbs to buy space, but at least something for barrack space.
Oh,
I
it's
think
here.
they should make a new currency for it. But oh, we're here. All right, let's do this.
And let me just lower the volume and full screen it. You guys can see?
Yes,
Yep.
I can see.
Let me lower the volume.
Flap, flap,
No, a little bit louder.
flap, flap,
You're
flap.
too low
Yeah.
now. Okay, let's go.
Hello there, summoners. I, Faye, have
Oh boy,
managed
here we
to
go.
fly in some exciting news for you. Without further ado, I bring to you the Choose Your Legends edition of Faye Channel.
Okay. Alright, let's see.
Now,
Alright.
give it up for your round 10 winners.
Alright, let's see.
These
a lot of
mighty
hair.
fine heroes.
Look at her.
Let's
She's
get
the-
right to it so you can feast your eyes on their
Like
Singer's
splendid
face.
looks.
It's deserved.
The name Sylvain
Oh,
Jose
Sylvain.
Gautier.
He finally has his
I've really
land.
become a better
Wow.
man, wouldn't you say?
Oh, wait, here's right. The
It's
original version was the
runner-up
amateur.
in the men's division, Sylvain.
The
He's
ladies'
changed
night.
his class to a great
Nice.
knight and wields the Lance of Ruin, a heroic heirloom
knight's a
passed
crap
down
class.
through House Gautier. Now that he's grown more
But
dignified,
anyways.
there's no way he'll talk to women the way he used to.
Lies.
Hey, he still
Yeah.
does?
But his design was predictable. We
Despite
give it.
Yeah,
a
we
pass.
kind of already
And we don't
know.
want to see that coming.
The other ones we don't
Every
actually
three
know.
houses character.
And brings them together to enhance their solidarity.
Let's get things rolling.
His B skill, Speed Defense
God.
Union, can grant him
Read an
unity,
essay in there
which
longer than my
spreads to his
D4
allies
DJ
when
videos
he
for this
or an ally
description.
uses an assist skill
Yeah.
or attacks.
Not bad at all.
The more allies with Union active, the greater boost to stats. And the allies who have been granted Union can pass it on to other allies in turn. I suppose just having Sylvain around brings everyone together, huh?
For me, he's just doing a single attack.
Oh! On top of having Union, Byleth has been granted Bonded, thanks to Sylvain's C skill, Philanderer. He's quite the sly one, isn't he?
He's got a personal skill, I
The
see now.
effect of his C skill
Well,
powers
I
up
used to
those
remember
with
when the personal
bonded
skills were only
stats.
given to the first place
Sylvain
winners.
himself and allies.
And,
Yeah,
and the
changed
second players would get like
If
the
an
fodder
ally
stuff
within
basically.
3 spaces of him with
Yeah.
bonded
So this is
pass,
different.
He can act
They changed
again.
it because Marth lost. The gatekeeper.
Sylvain's weapon skill,
Oh,
Lance
yeah.
of Ruin,
Though it's been a thing for a
allows
while.
him to unleash the style Ruined Sky. With this
That dude.
style, he can not only attack distant enemies, but he also gains weapon triangle advantage over flying enemies. His lance
Because
tears through the sky with formidable momentum.
Even though
Right.
completely
Sarah?
not
The things
remotely like
that
the
matter
Lance of Ruin,
most
but I
cannot
should
Oh,
stop
they
talking.
did it. They did.
I know this all too well.
Oh, hey, they kind of did.
Nerd.
Presenting the runner-up in
Actually,
the
it was
women's
really
division,
nice, though. Damn.
Azura. She has ties to Hoshido, Nor, and
And looks like she's a
Voma,
mage.
which you can see in the design
Mage
of her outfit
dancer.
that showcases her mysterious beauty. Her
The dancers
song
are
is
really
a
weak
prayer
right now.
for peace that resonates down every path.
That's true.
Azora's clear singing voice echoes across the battlefield, inspiring her allies. With her
Oh,
assist,
colorless. Oh, she's the
Okay.
colorless.
yours
She's
to
the colorless
climb.
tome.
She
Flyer.
boosts her
Colorless
target's
tome.
mobility and allows them
Okay.
to act again. Oh, it
Oh,
looks
hey,
like
the
you
song.
can
Yours to
also
climb.
use this
From
assist
the,
skill on
song.
allies
From the
before
hit
they
song Lost in
act.
Thoughts on the Load.
Let's give it a try.
I was
Okay.
chosen.
And she comes with the style because of her
Azora's singing
dance.
grants them so much energy,
Yep.
and it applies the perform status effect to allies, making it so they can act again
Oh my
right
God.
after taking their first action. Amazing!
Wow.
And if you
Makes
use
everyone
this
She gives
She
someone.
power
She
with
gives.
the
She
same
gives
name
two.
as the
She gives someone
skill,
2 turns. Okay.
Azora's
Oh,
voice
wow.
can reach
My
faraway
pleasure.
allies.
Oh my God, you can far dance
Azora
people.
can also act again after
Yep.
singing.
Bar
So
dance
my
from
choose
God,
Five
what
Square.
is
you want to
this?
employ. Letting 2 allies act again.
And then the other guy
Using
also gets
style to
performed. So
allow
what's
the
that
same
like?
ally to
Yeah,
act
well,
multiple
time
times.
4 attacks, bro.
During battle,
She just gets 4
the effects
attacks.
of her weapon skill, threefold
In a single
win
turn.
come into play.
So I mentioned that
Allies
dancers
within
are weak
3
right now
rows or
because that
3
means we have
columns
to
of
power
Azora
creep it.
gain a bigger
in order to
advantage
make it
when they
worthwhile.
attack enemies they have
That's
a
true.
long triangle advantage over.
Weapons, whatever.
Azora herself gains a colorless advantage. Let our
Eh,
victory song
whatever.
be in harmony with Azora's
The weapon is not
voice.
that impressive.
This feeling of
How about
so
that?
many
I
people
called it.
It was.
to me
It is low level,
is
like
quite
Seliph.
strange.
Low level Seliph.
Dude, low level Sella.
Like basically
And
Seliph when he
now,
looks like from
for
his
your
before he got
winner in the
promoted.
men's
Before he
division,
promotes.
That's the Lord class, yeah.
Sigurd. He's
Lord
wearing
class.
the uniform he wore while studying at his academy.
Yeah, the Lord Order.
He looks a little more youthful than usual, doesn't he?
Where's the fire?
Yeah, it's like
Sigurd
quote
has
unquote
grown
from the
by
past.
pushing himself
Yeah.
to his limits alongside his close friends.
I'm stronger as a
Juan
kid
and
moment.
Eldigan. It's clear his friendship with those two is the
His forging
foundation
bonds
of
is just
his
going to be
strength.
like, oh, remember
He
when we were in the
uses his
academy?
exceptional
Yeah, that
power
was
to
so
break
great.
through enemy lines and race across
Alright.
the battlefield
Is he
with
a
his
sword
allies.
tab?
My
Yep.
pleasure.
Sigurd's weapon skill, Sacred Ambition, dramatically
Well, you guys,
reduces
he has
his
plus
special
one-
cooldown
plus 2
count when
movement.
he closes in on enemies.
Yes, of
His
course.
area of effect special,
Oh, what the
Crusader's
hell?
Air,
Oh my
deals
God, it's just
massive
Emblem
amounts of
Seliph
damage to
again.
groups
It's
of
Emblem
foes
Sigurd
all at
again.
once.
Yeah,
There's
it's
Gallop.
every Sigurd
And
is like that.
his follow-up damage increases greatly during battle.
Yep, there's Gallop.
We took them down for
I mean, there was the
good.
whatchamacallit, the duo
Oh, guess what? He gets to go again.
Sigurd.
He gets to go again. Yeah. All right.
Sigurd
He's just a
can
slightly
do
stronger
An additional combat that
duo
happens
Sigurd.
right after any combat where he uses his area of effect
And Duo
special.
Sigurd is just the stronger
Let's select
Emblem
an
Sigurd.
enemy
Yep.
and attack again. Go, go!
It's one of those things like, you know what? I'll hold my thought until after.
We're not done
We're almost
yet.
gonna talk
gonna
about
take
my
it
girl
again?
Tsubasa.
He can do it again.
This enemy, take that!
3
Yeah.
times,
Well,
and he gets a decent attack.
They have to power creep
Wow.
his previous
We took
version
out
somehow.
3 enemies in one go.
oh my God.
Fantastic.
And he has this
That-
encounter.
that
What? That
enemy
is.
team-
Leader's Air can also
Yeah.
boost the mobility
The enemy
of
team is
all
you and Rena,
allies.
by the way.
Let's charge ahead on the path Sigurd has paved for us.
Yeah.
There's no escaping.
Whenever
the
you see
gleam
these
of
units,
his
imagine
sacred
being on the
blade.
opposite side, because that's what's going to happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
here comes Tsubasa. Tsubasa.
What people are looking
Yo,
for.
it's been a while since we had
It's
this.
so cool.
Oh, they went in the school uniform.
Their school uniform.
Dude, that's weak.
They went over
Oh,
to
it's Falcon. It's Falcon Knight Sheeta though.
Yeah.
For the winner in the women's division,
The summoned girl, nice.
Tsubasa!
No, Kylie Mills is still around.
This
Huh?
outfit is her school uniform.
Kaylee Mills.
Her
Yeah.
idol costumes are typically sparkly and gorgeous, but this one is so cute and fresh.
She's doing all the
It's
ninja
literally,
stuff.
it's
too.
literally her casual clothes.
Even Mirage Sita
Yeah.
is dressed
I
as a
don't know.
Falcon Knight.
I don't like that as much.
With a strong bond connecting these two, what enemy can
I'll take
stand
it.
in their
I like
way?
the Falcon Knight Sheeta.
With a performance that lifts
She's a
people's
green tone
spirits,
slayer.
Tsubasa and her friends
Oh, yeah,
soar
she's- that's the only
high
color
into
left.
the sky. Count me in.
Mirage
She's
Excalibur.
So cheerful and optimistic. She works together with her allies.
Oh,
to
look at
move
that.
ahead
I'm
with
warping.
ease.
Ron Silver.
Thanks
Yep.
to her A skill, Jam
Oh, is that what it
Session,
said? Did I totally call
Tsubasa's
it?
attack
Yeah,
and
Jam
speed
Session.
are increased.
Yep, you called it.
Okay.
It's
In
a
the
skill.
blink of an
Just a
eye,
skill
she
that's literally
dashes
just.
at the
The
enemy
Jam
and
Session.
attacks.
Yeah.
This effect
And
is
her
much
weapon's the
stronger
Mirage
after
Excalibur?
her allies
Yep.
have acted.
Oh gosh.
Oh, she has what is that? Oh, logic.
Hooray! She worked worked with Sita to take out the enemy.
But that's so funny. They just
Now
literally
in
went with her
session.
schoolgirl
Her
outfit.
C skill.
Oh, the I'll soar higher. Yep.
Allows any ally, no matter how far away, to warp right
What?
next to Tsubasa.
I love how they have an Ormanase in the background.
Plus, this skill's warp movement isn't affected by the enemy's movement obstruction effects.
Oh yeah, because she's singing the song.
Eat
Yeah.
my
As
ass.
we rush to Tsubasa's side, we'll be able to attack again thanks
Oh,
to
she
her
has the
weapon
thing
skill,
too.
Mirage
Yeah.
Excalibur.
What does the cat? Okay, I should read what that says.
They can deliver one
Cadenza,
more attack
it listened to
foes
track
that are
3
within
times.
their range, plus one space.
Ah.
Next up,
And now they have a thing at the
Kyria.
bottom that says like and
Let's go.
cadenza.
Yeah, Cadenza is something really trying
Bro,
to sell
that is
off on
so. Wow, this is so fair.
They'll get power creep soon
Time
enough.
to take on this enemy.
this. Yeah.
And she gets multiple units cadenza, huh?
Yeah.
Faye.
She wasn't
That
the first one
glowing
with
session,
Cadenza.
Her enemy is completely
Who's the first unit with
overwhelmed.
cadenza?
When
One of
you're
the
with
previous units in
Tsubasa,
this
any
batch.
map
Sigurd.
becomes the
I saw they had a
ultimate
thing called
stage.
Cadenza. Well, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's Sigurd.
I
Oh,
couldn't
you mean
read
like
it.
dual Sigurd?
No,
What do you
regular
think of
Sigurd.
their new looks?
The brave Sigurd.
These
Yeah.
heroes will appear in the new Heroes Summoning event,
Cadenza?
Grand
Who else had
Festival.
it?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
As a unique
Is it a
offer
new
in
skill?
this
I think it's a new
event,
skill.
No, it's a
anyone
bonus
can
effect.
summon a hero of their choice after every
Yeah, it's like a new
40
thing, though.
summons, up
Yeah.
to 4 times.
Cadenza did not exist until this match.
Okay. I thought for a moment you said that it did, and I was
And-
super
Oh, yeah.
confused.
You get to pick someone for
There
free.
will also be a free
Oh, we all know.
I'm
right,
picking
right, right.
Tsubasa. Obviously, 100% is
hero
Tsubasa.
of your choice.
Yeah.
My pick's Tsubasa too.
They're
So.
all so charming.
She gets
Oh,
multiple
I can't
units
decide.
cadenza? That's so broken.
Yep.
The free summoning event, In Those We Hope, featuring the Choose Your Legends Round 8 heroes, is set to end on September 7th. So don't forget to summon the heroes you want while you can. And for the Grand Hero Battle,
Who is this?
I am
Oh, that guy.
Duke of
Rod?
Rodriguez.
Rodrigue.
Rodriguez.
Called it.
Fight at your side.
You called it.
You called it.
it.
You called it.
it's
Terps.
Rodrigue,
3 houses.
Vargas Shield
Yep.
from the
They made him a
Fire
tome
Emblem
unit?
Three Houses game.
He's a blue tome.
Sure, whatever.
Rodrigue is the Duke of Fraldarius in the Holy Kingdom of Vargas.
And they
Does he
give me
remind you
Fleisch so I can
someone?
kill this guy with her,
Huh? Huh?
please.
That's because he's Felix's father.
Wow, his
Skilled in
Felix's
handling
dad is in
tomes
this game
and
now.
horses. He's someone you can count on in battle. You'll be able to take on the Grand Hero Battle against Rodrigue Vargas Shield at the time listed. Faye. Listening to Azora and Tsubasa sing makes me want to sing along too.
Play more feel.
Now I've got some more news for you.
There's a summoning circle underneath her.
Starting
Yep,
August 17th,
there it is.
you'll be able to power up
Yeah,
your
this is
heroes
whatever.
more times with dragon flowers, as you see
Yawn.
here.
Moving on.
Also,
And they won't-
for
they
the
won't
forging
compensate for
bonds
it.
during the listed time, you can get 1,000 of
Oh, they
each
added
type
more,
of
huh?
dragon flower. for a
Nah,
total of
whatever.
4,000.
It's not enough.
Power up your favorite heroes
not
enough.
with this bounty.
Yawn. Moving on.
That's it.
That's
Oh,
all
see,
for
oh, I
this
like
Choose
the.
Your
They
Legends
stuck with the
edition
Falcon
of
Knight though.
Yeah.
Faye Channel. I hope you enjoyed it. I, for one, can't wait for them to join me. I don't want to go, but it's time to wrap it up for today. See you all on the next episode of Faye Channel.
And in the next CYL, Ivy's gonna lose again. This time to someone.
Hey, look,
somewhere.
they have to include the
Wait.
copyright for Atlas in there too.
Mhm.
You know, 'cause that's
We need more. We need more of that because we need more TMS ults. I still want my $88 though.
Oh, there we go. Tsubasa looks.
TMS was always fun.
Gonna be honest though, Tsubasa looks really cool though. I do like how they went. I mean, obviously they could have went something else, but you know what? I mean, it's not a bad one. It's not bad.
It's
Yeah,
not it's not
I'll
horrible, but I kind of wish they were a little bit more creative on the outfit.
At least it's not Memori again. Like what happened with her.
They made her.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, you don't like
At
her
least
fate?
with her, like Memori and TMS and Memori and Faye. completely night and day.
I guess so. I don't really think about that much. But
You know, just realized Tsubasa's not the only person in uniform. Actually, it's Sigurd's in uniform too. Because remember, it's his old uniform.
yeah,
So you know,
old
they-
school uniform.
So school uniforms.
School
then, like-
uniforms, and they're having the music type of thing for it.
Well, because the two women are singers.
So they're trying to put Sylvain and Sigurd somewhere into theirs.
Mm-hmm.
So Sigurd's dressing back in his school uniform, and then Sylvain's being a philanthropist.
Philanderer.
Yeah.
Philanthropist is something totally different.
It's so funny. Everyone's giving this really cool ensemble set of the Chucho Legend, and then there's Tsubasa, who's just in a schoolgirl uniform. I wonder if they're gonna do like a thing where she meets like the other Tsubasa, you know, herself.
But the current version of her is a later version. Like the Brave version is a later version.
Yeah, I said she could
You-
still meet. She could
Yeah.
still meet her. You know, be like, oh hey, that's like it's not that far off.
Yeah, I would have liked them to been creative and give her like some armor on like the base outfit, but I think it's fine. I can let it go. just give me a few days to warm up to it. I do like the Falcon Knight design though. Like the Pegasus is the Falcon Knight one, which is neat. It's got the green hue and everything. I like it. And then Sheeta with the Falcon Knight armor is pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah,
It's just that the school,
I mean,
the
they
school
could've
outfit
went-
is a little bit off-putting.
They could have went with any other outfit too, you know. Like instead that they chose her regular uniform.
Yeah,
She had a uniform. She could have had her wedding dress, you know, the one.
No. That is my least favorite.
I like that one though.
It was
Oh,
well, I think
her
it's just
summer
biased.
summer casual outfit. The one from the localized version, because they're definitely not gonna use the like the
Yeah,
cheeky
the her
version.
stripping down. Yeah, no. I like the street chic is what it was
Street-
called.
oh,
The
that's
street
what it's
chick.
called, street
Yeah,
chic?
street chick. Yeah, I like that one actually.
That could have been a good one instead of the schoolgirl one.
Yeah. I would have gone. My personal pick, I think, would have been.
I mean, besides, we are going to be getting another Tsubasa too. Remember, she gets another ult, her fall-in ult for the quote-unquote the shadows.
Well, that one would be
Well,
like.
it's not really a fallen alt, is it?
No. It's a shadow beast ult. If I was,
She gets a
but
shadow
that one's easy. They would just make her a flyer. They make her well, basically what a Mirage Aversa was in TMS. I think that would just be the safe, easy way of doing it. She would just be a monster Mirage.
Damn, poor IS. They're like, oh man, now we have to pay money to Atlas. Ugh. They're like, damn it.
Sucks
We
to
have
suck.
we have to
Because
pay them
people
money.
can't even spend their money.
Oh yeah,
properly.
like
Damn
people.
it, we have to pay
Yeah,
them
nobody
money
cares.
now. Like, damn it,
No
we
one
have to
cares
pay,
about
we have
them.
to pay them money now. Great. It's licensing fees.
If they actually gave me a proper barrack size, maybe I'll feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, boo-hoo, feel bad for the big corpo.
Yeah, they make
Skimp.
they make more than enough money. Plenty.
You're gonna keep skimping me on like my barrack space.
But there's one good thing, I suppose. It's that I finally have a proper A tome, like for E-Tree to get from this one.
Oh great, bro.
I didn't get a good read on her jam session, so I don't know what it
Yeah.
does. But I assume it's similar to like what Sheeta's one of the effects of Sheeta's weapon.
Bro,
Sheeta's
bro,
weapon has
great.
that built in.
You know that whole shit where if you move you die? Now if you don't move you die. Because like Chewbacca can just warp up
Yeah,
to you,
they're
and then
kind
everyone
of
else can just
quick.
follow behind her, no matter where they are. It's like, whoop.
We've
Yeah,
had that
because-
effect before
Sorry,
with
go on.
other units.
That's so bullshit.
We've had that effect before with like young Emerin. and Tana Refine.
What, the jam session?
No, the
The warp thing.
warping across the map.
Oh, yeah. The thing that makes Subasa's worse is that she gives multiple people this new Condensa ability.
Yeah, so that means everybody can just.
That's obviously going to be
counter.
pretty unfair, but
Yep.
And don't forget the cross map dancing.
yeah, that one is pretty strong too. So like Azura, like I don't know. I'm sorry to Sigurd and Sylvain. The guys, they're not as powerful.
I think they're just not as interesting.
That too. But
They're
yeah,
just-
like Azura's cross stage dance. That's what we're calling it now. The cross stage singing ability is actually pretty good. I'm still free summoning Tsubasa, but I think the Brave Azura is actually really good. Just because of the style ability.
Yep.
I just know it's gonna be even more annoying in Arena.
Oh, it's gonna make Summoner Duels unplayable if it already isn't.
It already is not unplayable. It already is
Summoner
unplayable.
Duels-
essentially.
It was fun at the beginning because no one really knew how to play it, and people wanted to play more silly on it. But over
Yeah.
time, the only people who are on there now are the Sweat Lords, and the ones that pay money for absurdly powerful units just for that mode.
Yeah, but I'm picking Tsubasa as my free unit as well. So.
I mean, that's why they put her last, because she was by far the strongest.
And she
She's
was the
by
most
far the strongest.
anticipated.
Yeah, and she was the most requested. Like she had more votes than the two guys put together.
Yeah, so she had to have a good kit, you know. So then like, people wouldn't like riot.
Yeah, people would be pretty mad if they skimped out on like her power level. But I like the whole little session bit, because I think the whole like teleporting people across the map is supposed to emulate sessions.
Yeah, like say, hey, assist me. Like, yep.
She attacks first, and then everyone else gets to attack after. It's very on brand.
I think that's what they were going with. I think that was the
Oh,
point.
for sure. The fact that she gives like, okay, so Sigurd he only gives himself Condensa. Tsubasa gives multiple people Condensa. Like, what is this? Like,
So
you're literally just
like,
wiping the map.
Like, bro, like I said,
In one turn.
Like you said, it's a reference to her, like the actual session mechanic from the game.
Funniest part is that like now like there's gonna be so many like, oh yeah, so many of these like, remember all those like tougher like mythic hero battles and whatever. Yeah, now they can all be one turned.
Yeah, 'cause you just bring her, boom.
Yeah, she literally one turns most maps now. I think the Rodrigue pick was kind of lame.
I just
Not
knew
much
that
else
would
to say about that.
I just knew that would happen.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Terps called it. It was gonna be 3 houses. Like, it was gonna be a 3 houses like Grand Hero battle because you know
Yeah.
they sure do love their 3 houses.
They really do, which is why right at this point now I just want Flash in the game.
That, and I'm pretty sure
Then I
next
can kill Rodrigue with her.
100% next month the new heroes next month is gonna be Fortune's Weave.
No, actually. Well, that depends, because like
Well, the
if you
game
look at the
comes out.
calendar.
Well, the game comes out next month.
Yeah, but okay, so I noticed this on the blah, blah. So the first banner of September, we're actually not getting a seasonal.
Yeah,
We're
new heroes.
getting-
Yeah, that's good. That's the
we're-
Fortune's Weave right there. Yeah, that's
No, there's no Grand Hero battle, so I assume it's two more.
Choose your Legends characters again.
It's the Choose Your Legends, yeah. So who are we at? The 3 houses guys now?
Yeah, 3 houses. Yeah.
So we get 2 duo heroes. We get duo Dimitri and duo Edelgard.
Yeah, and then we have dual
Brave versions, by the way.
and dual Lysithia. Dual Lysithia and Cloud will be a duo.
Well, they'll be the background of
Yeah.
the ones already mentioned.
Yeah, they'll be
So
the.
Backpack was totally the word. I don't know why I said background. Backpack
Yeah, they'll
of,
be the backpack units. Yeah.
of Dimitri and Edelgard, respectively. Yeah, that one is. I assume that's the next banner, because when I looked at the calendar for the beginning of September, it said new heroes, and there's no grand hero battle with it. In fact, a few days after the new heroes, they're going to do a Forging Bond revival. So one of the old banners will get revived at the same time. More or less. You know what I mean. And they made like Rodrigo Tome unit, which is kind of weird.
What is
I don't
he,
even
a
remember
melee
what he
unit?
was.
In Three Houses, he's a lance unit. Well, I mean, he's a Holy Knight class, so I guess he could be both.
Still an unusual pack.
Yeah, because I don't know, maybe this is just a me thing. Maybe I'm wrong about this. But I thought they usually base it on, like... Well, unless someone looks it up for me, because I'm not going to bother doing it myself. How high did Rodrigue rank in the last Choose Your Legends?
I don't know.
I don't recall.
Like, if he's top 50, I could see that being the case. That, like, oh, in the top 50. Let's just give him let's just put him in the game.
I don't recall Gerald being that high up either.
I don't know, this is why I'm just, like, I'm thinking, but I could be wrong on this. Because I don't actually know, I'm just kind of theorizing based on very little evidence. Because I remember, like, okay, like, Brigand Boss and then being added in, right, and Jorge was because of that. Like, they were quote-unquote botted in. I thought that was kind of true for Rodrigue, but I could be wrong.
No, I don't think. No, I think he's decently popular enough to where people would actually vote for him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I only know Rodrigue because I keep killing him with Felix in Three Houses.
Because before I cut myself off, I was thinking that, like, they would have gone based on either, like, Choose Your Legends votes, or they relate them to, like, one of the other winners. Which I guess, like, Rodrigue kind of counts as Sylvain, but because they're both, like, Blue Lions, but... I mean, I guess you could have made the argument that, like, Rodrigue should have showed up when Brave Felix was a thing, but...
You would think so.
So, I don't know, I was thinking that. And then I was thinking, like, okay, let's pick a different character. But... I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud and probably not even accurate anyway.
Bingo, perfect. There we go. Yay, Three Houses. I sure do like it getting shoved in my face a lot. Like, hey, I get it. It's your most hit series. Alright, we get it.
Because it's the only one that is most prominent right now. If you want to go and buy a Three Houses game, Three Houses is the one that you'll see on the shelf. And then there's Engage, but Engage didn't do well because the developers hardly tried with it, honestly.
Yeah.
So the next one's going to be their Fortune Wave. That's the one they really effort into.
Yeah, a lot of effort.
As far as I'm... Much more than Engage will ever be.
Yep.
Oh boy, man. Yep.
Let's see.
Jesus Christ, I wonder what just made Three Houses so explode like that, bro. Like,
It was marketed well.
Yeah. Just people really liked what it was selling, and then there's all the whole different routes, and people like which whenever they want.
Next year we gotta get Toma, the Brave out next year.
Hmm.
Because him and Itsuki like score pretty well in general.
It's still kind of absurd how he's not even in the game yet.
I would assume he would
Yeah,
be in the
right.
game, you know?
Like
Yeah, I
he's
think
because
that.
he's the first partner you get, wasn't he?
Well, he's a third party member because remember the game lets you start with both Itsuki and Tsubasa.
Well, I mean like the one you get. But yeah,
Because remember, we're thinking remember it's an RPG, right? So you just go by order of character joining. So he's a third party member.
and I also really like the story inside of the game when he's trying to help the kid he sees there.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
acting.
yeah.
And that's who gets able.
And then the part the people like it's one of those things that like okay this is just a massive weeb in me. I'm like, how the like even if you like okay part of it is like okay I'm a big weeb and I like my animes and I follow animes based on seiyus, but like TMS had like a dream team. Like how did more anime fans not get into it? It had like the dream team.
It's probably because
this
it
was
never had a
before-
localization.
Well, this was before like they got like
No, some of them were pretty big already. Like they weren't as huge as they are now. Like I'm trying to think of like not as many. No, like they're all like kind of prevalent. Like sure. By the way, unfortunately, I didn't get her autograph. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna sidetrack a bit, but Ami Komashizu, the voice of Maiko, was at Annie Revo, but I didn't get her autograph because I was too busy getting Ami Meishima.
Yeah.
From Bandori. I was busy getting her autograph, but yeah, like Maiko was in Vancouver,
That's pretty cool.
and so
It is really cool.
and then I was also getting why am I brain farting on her name? But the person who was like Sachi from a couple of Kakus. Basically, it was like a lot of the seiyus that were here in Vancouver at the beginning of the month. They were based on a new anime that came out called Rich Girl Caretaker. Those seiyus were here. No buffs
what
in
is-
kits.
That's what I was about to ask. What does Arceus mean?
Huh?
What does it mean, no buffs in kit?
No, you know.
They don't have any of those like oath abilities. They don't have any of those like assist skills like rally, speed, or whatever. Things like that. That's what he means. But you don't need them because Philanderer gives you buffs for just being there. Is that Philanderer or something else?
Yeah, for just being there.
Was-
Yeah, there's Philander.
Is that the B slot or is that Philanderer?
Oh, I think we're talking about stat buffs.
Yeah. There's no like rallies and stuff like that.
There's just been so many of those things where start of phase they get so and so stat on top of the.
Yeah. Because they have like a bunch of things in their kit that give them like certain stats or like buffs.
Yeah.
Or not buffs, but like status effects. Like once again, like let's try and find an example. Yeah, I need to read that description of Jam Session and what it exactly does. The Mirage Excalibur, I'm like, yeah, if they make her a tome unit, it should be Mirage Excalibur. The spell you can only get in New Game Plus. In Tokyo Mirage.
So that Tsubasa is literally New Game Plus Tsubasa.
Because you can only get Excalibur in New Game Plus. What do you... okay, I'm trying to remember. The wind spells, you have wind.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what... Okay, so... Well, they're not even called that. Is it Zamna, and
You're talking about the
spell's name is like
the
Zan?
SMT.
Yeah. Well, Tokyo Mirage. It's Zan. Zanma is the second one. And what's the third one called? What's level 3 called? I want to say Zamdaga, but I'm thinking like Final Fantasy. Zan.
I only know about the Garu skills from like Persona.
Yeah, they use that instead in Persona. Okay, so nope. Zamadine, there you go. Zamadine was the third level wind spell in Tokyo Mirage. You don't get Mirage. You don't get Excalibur. Excalibur only comes from a souped up version of the feather called crap. I'm trying to remember what it's actually called in the game. It's been a while since I've played TMS.
Yeah.
And especially New Game Plus, because you can only get the weapon in New Game Plus. It's called the is it the True Feather? I think it's called the True Feather. And you can only learn Mirage Excalibur from that weapon. It's a New Game Plus only item.
I'm looking at the spell list here.
Because I remember the lightning one is like Zeo, Zionga, and Zeondyne.
Because that's
Dyne
exactly
is
like SMT.
Yeah. And then the ice
And then-
one is what?
Bufu.
Yeah, Bufu.
Bufu.
Yeah,
Agi
Bufu.
Fire.
Bufada, and Bufadine or something like that.
Bufudine.
Thank you.
Bufudine. The Dine ones were always.
It's a level 3.
You guys sound like.
Well, yeah, because we're trying to pronounce like doofy ass made up Japanese words. Like they're made up Japanese words, not real words.
Which is kind of weird, which is why I'm kind of curious why they had the Zan for win instead of the usual one they have. Unless it's from a previous one. I'm not as familiar with the SMT series as I wish I was. And then if you wanted to have it where if it was a multi-hit, then they would put the Ma at the beginning.
Yeah.
So Ma-Zio would be the
Yeah.
multi-enemy version of Zio.
Yeah. Those are in TMS. Those are the hit alls. The Mazan.
Mazan Dine for
Yeah.
the heavy one.
Yeah.
And Excalibur. And you really want to do the severe damage type.
Yeah, but in TMS you can only get that from the New Game Plus weapon. You cannot get it in the base game.
It's been so long since I played TMS. I always felt like trying to do it again.
I've streamed it
got
on the
my
channel.
last.
I've streamed it on the channel twice already.
Yeah, it just makes me want to play it though.
It's a sweet game.
I think the last time I played it, I got it was just after the Memori one, I think.
Like the chapter?
Yeah,
It's like chapter 3. That's barely halfway through the game.
yeah. But that was
I
my
would get-
last through of it.
Yeah.
And
I mean, realistically
I lent out my
speaking,
Switch.
it is possible. B makes a great point in the Fate. Yeah. Like, they're trying to see it. Like, we could get a school banner at some point, you know? Because, I mean, they made a workout banner.
True.
They can make make up another shit, a school banner, you know, like, and,
School.
if you guys don't know, school related
Kinda-
stuff in Japan is super popular.
This,
Especially
know
like
this-
characters and costume, like outfits. The characters are dressed as schoolgirls and shit, and like school, like those things are insanely popular for some ridiculous reason. 100%
It's
popular.
because people remember it as their good days.
I know this is a hot take, and it's gonna sound weird coming from me, but I kind of, when it came to the workout banner, if they had waited till September, like, if they waited till August to do it, and then do onsen for September, I think it'd have been fine. I think the part that made it doofy was because, like, we've had like 9 years of double swimsuit, and then this year we didn't, and I think that was mad doofy. They should just do 2 swimsuit banners every year.
But like the workout banner could have been one of those made up festival banners, you know? They could take it to place.
Yeah, they could, like, if they moved it later as like one of those, like, the made up festival, quote unquote, I think, like, I wouldn't be as weirded out by it. But because they, like, oh, it cut into the swimsuit banner.
I think they only.
I think that was mad
I think
doofy.
they only did that just so they can maximize the amount of money because of the deer guy. Because you know, the deer guy is super popular.
That's true.
Deer guy is like
And then,
really
like-
popular. So
Well, it gave ults to a bunch of characters that already have ults. I mean, the onsen banner also does that. Which I get why they did it, but I also kind of think it's really tacky. Because they don't have enough faith in their other characters.
It's that lack of faith that causes the game have such a lack of variety.
That's the problem. And I agree with you. That's the problem that they're running into. Because, like, okay, going back to that workout banner, and even this onsen banner, it's all people who have, like, a bunch of seasonal ults already.
Yeah, like
Like
Tasker
Ike,
could be there.
Tharia.
You didn't need to give Deer Guy another alt for him to show up and have his role in the story.
Yeah. And then,
Yeah.
Crom having another ult, Robin having another ult. So, like, it was just an excuse to give them more ults instead of, like, having a little bit of faith and giving, like, the swimsuits to other units.
If only.
So, I don't know. That's just my thought on that.
It's not very uncommon thought at that. It's just tiresome.
yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It's whatever, you know, whatever.
Well, it's one of those things that, like, as much as we joke about it, like, the game has kind of lived a bit too long.
It's time to put it out like it needs to. It needs to die. If I'm gonna be honest, it needs to die.
Fate is not a game that evolves with the times. It's stuck in the past, honestly. The only thing that's moving forward is the power creep, because that's the only thing they know what to do.
Well, it's also that's the common thing with all gacha games. They have to. They have to power creep because then if every character stayed the same as they were when they released, then it'd be pretty boring. They would die super quickly.
Because there's nothing else going on with
There's
the game.
nothing out, and then the whales won't spend money on that. So you know.
So, like, look at all the other gacha games that have done different things over time, rather than just put in power creep. Azure Lane's been doing something like that lately, I think. Then you have Nikkei, which is adding in its own brand new game modes, and it has a story to fall back on that's actually interesting. Instead of Faye, where they write a paragraph and then that's it for the story.
Yep.
And most of the time, the storytelling in Favorite was devolving into how could we fit Fjorm into this? There's a reason why it was called Fjorming Bonds for a good while. because the developers had no idea what they were doing. They had no creativity.
True.
There's a funny bit of trivia because there's no actual like fire casters in TMS. There was never a Mirage Bolganon
Really?
available to the player.
There was as an enemy, probably.
Yeah, and the enemies get to use it, but you never get to use a Bolganon.
Rogana.
then
I don't know why, but I
Never
always call it baloney.
Because none of the fire users were mages.
Makes sense. Just never
Then there
noticed
was
it.
what was the lightning one called?
Zayo?
No,
Or
like the severe one. It's like a unique
The
name.
severe-
'Cause-
Oh yeah, that
Thoron.
reminds me. So that key art that leaked about that showed Sonic and everybody else, turns out that's real. That was real.
oh,
It's Thoron, Mikey.
Thoron. Thank you.
So,
Yeah, Isuke does learn Thoron, but once again, it's a new game plus weapon. Is the only thing that teaches it.
anyway, yes, that
And then Excalibur is in the game. Fimbulberter is in the game. Or usable, anyways. Naga is the most useless spell in the game. It's kind of funny. So here's a dragon effective ability. But then
Wow,
like,
it's
oh.
even named after Naga too.
Yeah, it's a spell in Togia Mirage, but it's actually like pretty useless, even though it's like a late game spell. And the reason why it's so useless is because like the point of late game combat is all about sessions. And Naga, nothing combos, nothing sessions off Naga. So the spell sucks. If you had it like early in the game, it would be considered really good. Which is funny because Flux is actually like that. Flux was good early in the game. Because you just needed high damage. You can't session off Flux. But that doesn't matter. You're just using Flux to do high damage to a single target. But later in the game, you obviously don't use it anymore. You want to use abilities as session. So I always found it funny that Naga is such a crap spell. This is like a late game, high damage light magic that's effective against dragons. But the problem is, nothing quote unquote just like... nothing sessions off of it.
So what's the point?
Yeah, it's so useless. I always found that incredibly doofy in the game's design.
Hmm.
Because, like, you would think in principle all damage spells should session. It's one thing where, like, okay, Charm is not going to, like the Sexy Dance is not going to session, because the whole point of Sexy Dance is to charm the enemy. You don't want to hit them after, because that uncharms them. But, like, Naga is like, here's some light damage that's effective on dragons. But it does nothing else.
that's it.
And then the damage you lose, like, the damage you lose ends up making, like, the extra damage Naga does against dragons, like, moot. Because normally you get the damage from the sessions. I always just found that kind of funny. Because I think about these things. I know that game way too well.
It just makes you wonder if the developers really took that in mind.
Well, I think they had a concept because, like, okay, when Itsuki uses Worm Slayer, the point of Worm Slayer is that you always get a session after you hit a dragon type. But the way the session works is that the session works off the sword attack. Worm Slayer just allows you to session. Because normally he wouldn't be able to session on a Wyvern because he's a sword versus a lance. The Worm Slayer ability, the whole point of it is that it allows for a session. But Naga is a light spell, and there's no like session off light. It's really doofy. So I think they tried to think that was the idea, and then didn't make any like session off light spells.
Which makes me wonder if they really intended that, or if it's just an oversight.
But it's like,
It just feels more like an oversight to me.
yeah, I think it is an oversight. But at the same time, I think what they tried to do was be like, we just want to make like a high damage single attack, no session. But then the stupid part is that, like, well, for late game spells, it's got to do a lot of damage in order for you to justify that. Because late game sessions are so much more powerful. Not only do like the advanced session abilities do a lot of damage, you also get the not ad libs, the duo techs. And the duo techs are all really powerful. Like, that's the biggest trade-off, and you don't want to trade that. The duo techs are like the strongest abilities in the game. Even the quote-unquote weakest one does so much for you, for utility. And you're trading that for like, more damage on a dragon. It's not worth it. Because the weakest duo tech is the Mamori Tiki, which is the first one. So fair enough. But like, even though it's like really weak in damage, it one, extends the session, and two, its secondary effect is really good. Half a special meter. And half a special meter is generally always useful.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of think that part was not an oversight and just bad game design, because like, if you're gonna design strong late game spells, well, you gotta make it extremely powerful, because by the time you get to the late game, duo techs are the best abilities in the game. Like, that's a huge trade-off to not have that. Because even the crappy ones are still good. Like the Toma Ellie one is like pretty bad. But it does something.
Just the game is based on sessions, really.
Yeah. So when you try to make a late game spell that doesn't do that, it's kind of like, what? Why? Like, early game spells is whatever.
Also, you gotta also hope for Mad Libs.
Well, that too, right? And that's what makes... See, there's no ad-lib for light magic either. See, that's like... it's doofy. Whereas Kyria, she only has one ad-lib for ice magic, but that one is pretty good. So, you might as well just take your chances with, Fubu. Or Bufu. You just take your chances with that. And try and get an ad-lib. Because the ad-lib for the ice spell is really good. It's one of the stronger ad-libs. Hits all enemies. Stuns them. It's pretty good.
Nice. Yeah.
Fly You're My Wind is like super busted as an ad-lib. You get it pretty late in the game, but there's a good reason for that. To get it late, because it's so strong. high wind damage, heals party. Usually to full because you usually have a high magic stat by then.
That's good.
Yeah, Fly Your My Wind was. I thought they were gonna name that her personal ability, but they just gave her the I'll soar upward or whatever, which is a line from Feel. Which was a nice touch that they have that playing in the background.
That would be pretty cool. I wonder how much they have to pay to use that.
Probably not that much. It's an old song.
I mean, they still have no.
You can't
Probably still a lot. If you gotta know, IS does not like spending any type of kind of money on anything else, bro. They barely.
You know what's mad?
They want
you
as
know
much
what's-
money as possible.
You know what's mad doofy? You can't find the Tokyo Mirage songs on Spotify. So if I ever want to listen to those songs, I have to go to YouTube and type that in. It's incredibly doofy.
This natural.
Oh, it's just called the Feather. I was looking at what the weapon is called. It's just called the Feather.
That's it.
Well, because the base version and like her earliest weapon is called the Iron Feather.
This is the feather.
It's just Feather. Well, because like the funny thing is most of those weapons are just like they're kind of they have this. I don't know what it is with Japanese RPGs, but they like doing this, where they'll have a base weapon or base armor or whatever, and it has like, you know, a standard name like the Eshkelon or whatever, Eshkelion, sorry, for like a basic shield. Yeah, and then there'll be a late game version with the same name that's like super powerful. Final Fantasy was extremely notorious for this. But TMS kind of did that with like this falchion. So Itsuki starts with the falchion. There's the true falchion, and then there's falchion. That's the super weapon. So there's two falchions. And not to get confused with the true falchion. So there are three falchions.
Fun.
And then the falchion teaches you Thoron.
Yeah, it does. A sword teaches you Thoron. Alright, let's pray.
Well,
Alright, RNG,
that-
let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Well that falchion does. No, I think true falchion teaches you Mazadine. Or sorry, not Mazadine. The second one. The second level. It's like Mazioga or something? Mazioga?
Mazianga?
Sure. if that's how you pronounce it. That one.
I don't think there is one, is there?
Yeah, that spells in the game.
Let's see.
Itsuki learns it if you promote Chrom to. Okay. Itsuki learns it if you promote Chrom to a Great Lord class, because Great Lord is more magic based. If you turn him to the Conqueror, you get the sword tax. You get the fatal swing or fatal sword.
Mm-hmm.
Although technically Great Lord also teaches you that, but with a later weapon.
Was it Maziodyne?
No, I thought that was the level 3 one. It could be. I thought that was a level 3 one.
I could just be remembering wrong, of course, it's been a while.
I could also be remembering wrong. We'd have to look this up.
Yeah.
Guess I gotta play TMS again.
There we go, for their time.
Dude, how many times have I played that game? I've played that game a bunch of times. Like,
So anyway,
not just
Mike
on
is gonna
stream.
have another stream.
What?
So Mike is gonna have another stream. It's TMS. Oh goody.
Nah, after I finish Heroes Might Magic 5, we're just gonna prep for Fortune.
Until after the next XCOM 2 one.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not even gonna finish Heroes 5. Like, I'll finish Hammers of Fate, play some normal maps in like Hammers of Fate's engine, and then Fortune's Weave comes out, stream that one. That will probably take me all the way to like the new year, basically.
I'm wanting to check that one out.
What, Fortune's Weave?
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to co-host if you are available during that time. I know I stream at weird hours. But anyway, besides the point. After that, it'll be like, yeah, XCOM and more of my suffering. But I like to have you guys laugh at me for. Suffer more.
Yes.
And then finish Tribes of the East. Now that's like, no, I obviously would not stream TMS a third time because it'd be really boring to watch because I've already optimized the game. Why would I, like, the only reason why I would ever, like, do it is, like, okay, do a new game plus, and then, like, you pick, like, how I play, basically. That would be the only way to make it remotely interesting. If I just play it as myself, it would be really boring, because I would just optimize the game. Which is exactly what I did during the last playthrough.
You just knew exactly what you had to do.
Yeah, I know exactly what to do. And that's boring to watch, so. I think that's gonna be something fun with like Fortune's Weave, because like if I go when we go in blind, it'll be like, oh yeah,
You have no idea.
I have no
what's
idea what
going
I'm
on.
doing, so.
Which is kind of why I said about the summoner duels. No one knew what they were doing. So it was more fun back then.
It's one of those things that like I was watching someone's video. It was about like an old RPG, and the commentator was making a point about like, yeah, I kind of miss the days where like games were not just like min-maxed to death. Like people didn't have games figured out by the time a game was released because there weren't like hundreds of betas or whatever to like figure everything out.
Yeah, there was no time to become Kirito.
I don't know, like, that was some of the charm of, like, those old RPGs. Because that didn't exist then. And so when people had to figure stuff out.
I mean, hell, the things to figure out about, like, the cryptic messages, you're supposed to, like, get a magazine with it. So that's how you find out about it.
Yeah.
You gotta get Nintendo Power, or the Nintendo Power equivalent.
But there is such a thing as too cryptic. Like, Thracia is too cryptic. Might and Magic 6 is too cryptic. You're like, what do I do? What do I do? That's bad conveyance. know, the regular trailer is out. In case you missed the
Oh,
Fate
boy.
channel.
But now that's your
You want
chance.
to read those skills.
So that's your chance now to look at what the skills do, Mikey, since you were asking about it.
Well, I was joking because, like, God, like, when you look at those long-ass, like,
Get the
descriptions
There,
for
I'll-
abilities, oh my
I'll
God.
do it.
Like,
I'll do it.
it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just...
You have to look
I'm just
at
poking
it.
fun.
You have to be like that old lady meme, you know, where she's like holding her things like, she's like,
Yeah.
that's you.
Because, like, yeah, the descriptions for abilities nowadays are just so long. It's like, what is this? Why is, like, when they show you, like... Remember when, like, back in year 1, where, like, trailer for new unit, all abilities fit on one screen.
Now I have to do.
Now it's
scroll.
like,
It has to
no,
scroll.
now the weapon alone is 3 screens.
You have to scroll now.
Yeah, you're scrolling like 3 screens for just the weapon. That was what I was poking fun at. I can always look it up myself later.
So there was, let's see here. Like, the skill descriptions are getting so long, I don't, like, can even Zashido, like, handle this type of thing?
I mean, he's getting older every time he has to do one of those. I mean, have you not
Right.
seen his Vegeta
Like,
picture? His Vegeta thing getting older every time he reads these. It's just like, oh my god.
Yep. No, totally.
What was it, like, last year, last time we had a CYL, everyone took turns trying to read the skill descriptions?
Good times.
Are we also doing that one in Gmon?
Yeah.
I believe it.
That was fun.
But what I would still like, even though it's kind of tacky,
Mm-hmm.
is because TMS doesn't get ult, but a harmonized Tsubasa and normal Sheeta, not Mirage Sheeta. I don't care what seasonal banner. I would just like that. Well, I guess what banners has Sheeta not been in? What seasonal banners has Sheeta not been in? Is the real question. Because she has a lot of ult.
Too many to remember right now.
I mean, there's an
Yeah,
ult.
she has a lot.
She has an ult. I think it's her. I think it's her attuned ult. Her attuned ult literally is Lucina because she looks like her sprite is literally just Lucina's sprite.
Okay, does she have a New Year's? Yep. Wait, does she have a New Year's? I think it's like Sheeta
No.
does not have a New Year's.
No, she doesn't have New Year's. They
Just
could,
thinking about something.
They could do a New Year Sheeta.
Well, next year is you're the GOAT.
Oh, they gotta do Freya. Did we already get a New Year's Freya?
What was the other one? Nerfas?
Yeah,
There's
Nerfus.
those?
Nerfus, yeah.
Does she have a New Year's?
I think she does. Yeah, she does, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was complaining about it at one point.
Yeah, because that's GOAT, right? So next year's you're the GOAT, I think.
The goat.
Anyway, sorry, I got off track. I was gonna say like, oh wait, we already had You're the Horse. This year's You're the Horse.
Yeah, the year of the Uma.
So never mind. But like, but then usually New Year's is dual heroes anyways. She'd have a Valentine one. don't think so.
Valentine? Let me think.
I think so.
No.
Because I know.
Is
Okay,
it-
so let's go with the ones that I do know. So she's got a kid one. She has Summer. She has, well, the onsen one that we currently have. I feel like there's one more. Bridal.
Isn't she this whole thing about true love or whatnot?
Yeah, that's why she has the bridal banner. She has a bridal.
Bridal. Well, that was the first one. Bridal, Summer. Kid. There's gotta be more. No way that's it. Well, that's because she has like an attuned and legendary.
You know what's funny? Supposedly Lucina looks a lot more like Marth, but in reality she actually looks a lot like Sheeta. It's actually Sheeta that she looks like.
Blue hair girls.
Cause like I remember when I saw that like spray, I thought that was Lucina. Oh, no, it's just Sheeta.
Well, that's because Crom is the doofy one, if anything. He's the exile that does not look like
none of the
Marth or Sheeta.
Lucina is the one that inherited the looks of them. So it looks like it skipped a generation essentially. And
I guess so.
The funny thing about it, that's how actual genetics work. That's how that works. Sometimes
that does happen.
Sometimes it just skips a generation. Like
it'll become the.
Okay, Pika put the thing up. Oh, what the? Okay, hang on. Let me look at this. Who's got demonic shackle? Is that Sylvain's ability?
Shackle?
One of the abilities.
Wait, I had it open. I was just dreading reading it, so I was.
Wait, there's two session abilities? Rhythm and jam session? There's two rhythm abilities? Or two session abilities? Am I tripping?
Probably.
Shadow Rush X. That's on Sylvain. No. You know what? I'll just watch the trailer and read it.
Yeah.
Instead of dumbass guessing.
Rhythm session was on Azura, by the way.
Oh. See, she has a session ability.
Yeah.
Full screen, please. Lance of Ruin enables Cantle distant max 4. I might as well read the skills now.
Yeah.
At start of turn. Oh, sorry, killer weapon effect. I totally skipped that. Start of turn or after unit acts, if Canto triggers after Canto, inflicts -7 attack speed defense. It inflicts frozen and sabotage on closest foe within 2 spaces, and foes within 2 spaces of that foe. So basically everybody, because 2 spaces is pretty far. Grants 15 to all stats to Sylvain, and he does 25 extra damage minus AoEs. Reduces damage from enemy's first attack by a set 15, and reduces damage from foe's special by an additional 15. Unit can now use the style Ruined Sky style, which we'll have more description of that later. He's got Repo, he's got Shatter Slash, yeah, whatever. Scroll, please. Yes, because the C slot needs its own page.
Yeah.
Alright, attack speed, rival break. Not a new skill. Unit or foe initiates okay, whatever. Skip to speed defense union, new skill. At start of player phase or enemy phase. Grants a union to unit for 1 turn. Union. Grants attack speed defense res plus X. X being the number of allies on the map. Up to a maximum of 8. Just say 8. Because we're going to assume you lose nobody because you'd be stupid to. If a rally or movement assist skill is used, basically use Repo.
Phone.
It grants union to the ally. So basically at the start of turn, only he has union. If he uses reposition on somebody, they get union. And to any ally within 3 spaces, when they initiate combat, they also get Union. Does and then there's some other like damage reduction, yeah, whatever. Girl. Alright, Philanderer, what you got? Philanderer sees slot if a rally or movements or use reposition. It grants bonded to target ally. If unit initiates combat, grants bonded. Same thing as basically the same requirements as the human.
Berk's getting allergic to the skill descriptions there.
Yeah, he is. I gotta move quick then. After Kanto, if allies with the bonded effect are active on the map, grants another action to unit, which is always because the whole point of repo is to get the bonded on somebody else. After an ally with the bonded effect takes an act, it gives them another action and re-enables Kanto. For units allied with that, for allies with the bonded effect and allies within 3 rows 3 columns, they get 5 to all stats, and they do 7 extra damage, and they reduce 7 damage. So on Sylvain, that's 22 because the 15 from the weapon. Then there's one more thing here. If decreasing the speed difference necessary to make a follow-up by 10 would allow unit to trigger a follow-up, it grants potent. So normally you need 5 speed to double, correct?
More than 5 speed
in heroes. Yeah. 5 speed or more.
Yeah, at least
and
5
then,
speed more than your opponent to double. Unless they specifically have a skill that prevents you from doing that.
Yeah. But if Sylvain is 10 speed, so more than the 5 speed threshold, but 10 speed, he also gets potent follow-up.
Okay. What
I don't remember what potent does, but
it lets you
I assume it's just your dad.
It gives you the extra strike. So even if you do brave attacks, you'll do up to 5 hits instead of 4, and then 3 hits instead of 2.
I sometimes forget. So yeah, the Sylvain moves back so that once legendary Byleth acts, it activates bonded, which gives him another turn. Alright, Rune Sky Style attacks 2 spaces away. I kind of wish they didn't give that to every weapon though, because like the Lance of Ruin doesn't normally do that, but whatever. He gets plus 10 damage.
It's how they make things more powerful and interesting these days, Mike. You know?
I guess so.
Because here we have the Sword of Creation suddenly being a 3-ranged weapon.
Unit does 10 damage. And then it also grants weapon triangle advantage against all flying. Cannot move through spaces within 2 spaces of foe that has triggered the bulwark effect. Oh yeah, it does not bypass bulwark though. That's fine. It's a limitation on it, but that's okay. I mean, 2 range on most situations is fine, so it's whatever. Can be used every turn, but only once each turn.
Oh, good. Too bad it's not gonna be enough.
Alright, Azura, let's read these long skills. Alright, Threefold Hymn has its own page, enables Kanto. Distance +1. Accelerates killer weapon effect, as every weapon has that now. If a skill compares a unit's res to foe or allies' res, add 5 to Azura. Grants weapon triangle against colorless. Yeah, whatever. That's the weapon. That part of the weapon is pretty useless. For unit allies with 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit, grants up. Let's just say 15, because you're never going to be below that anyway. 15 to all stats. Special cooldown -1 before unit or allies first attack during combat. Also, if unit or ally initiates combat and has weapon triangle advantage, boosts unit or allies attack. Basically, you get plus 20. You get an additional 20% damage for a weapon triangle. Oh, guess what? She does 15 damage. Because why not? Alright, this one's good. Yours to Climb, also taking its own page. If target has already acted, grants another action to target ally, and if Kanto has already been triggered, re-enables Kanto. If target ally can take an action, grants Perform to target. I'll have to read what that does later. Excuse me. Also grants Draconic Hex, and unit can move once extra space. After Kanto, if unit has used an assist skill on the current turn, grants another action to unit. Basically, she gets to sing twice because it's like, okay, if unit uses assist skill, which is what you're using for yours to climb, you get another one. Unit can use the following style. Yours to climb. I have to read out what that does. Anyway, Perform. After a unit acts, if Kanto triggers after Kanto, grants another action. If Kanto has already been triggered, it re-enables Kanto. And after the above effect has been triggered, cancels Perform granted to your army. So basically, you lose Perform after her second action. Like, it doesn't last till the end of the turn. She just, after you get her second action, Perform disappears. Rhythm Session. Okay, yeah, so Azura had, I totally missed that earlier. When a unit is equipped with Sing or Dance as an assist skill, it triggers the following effects. So basically, always on Azura. 10 to all stats and does 7 additional damage, and she takes 7 less damage on a first attack. The guard effect, and if she's already acted at least once in the turn, so basically let's say you used her Sing and then you attack after, which why would you? You could just be, you know, singing a second time because that's allowed. But if you were to attack, you also get 4 to all stats, and everyone around her gets 4 to all stats during combat. The range is so large, you might as well just say the whole map. Alright, what is this? Skip the B slot. It's not a new skill. Alright, Shadow Rush X. What is this? When Kanto triggers, enables Smite. For unit and allies within 3 rows and 3 columns. 4 to all stats and heal 7 HP. And unit does 5 extra damage. So basically, if you combine that with the Rhythm Session, she gets plus 12. She gets plus 12 damage and takes 12 less damage every combat phase.
I think I spaced out there. Where are you right now?
And the style, all right, her style was the one that like 5 squares of
Oh yeah, the dance.
Yours to climb. Unit can assist skill on allies within 5 spaces of unit and within 3 or 4 rows or columns centered on unit, regardless of distance. Yeah, I think that yours to climb is so powerful.
They had to make it powerful, honestly, but
yeah,
it is still quite something.
Like, the women just got better stuff than the guys this Choose Your Legends.
Because they got the most votes, too. They know where the priority was.
Yeah. Alright, Sigurd's Sacred Ambition. That's just what the weapon is called. Enables Kanto distance +1. Killer weapon, Start a player phase or enemy phase, grants Truly Incited and Defense Liberate, and reduces percentage of foes' non-special damage by half. Unit and ally, and also this affects eyes. within 2 spaces. Grants Sigurd 15 to all stats plus 25 damage, so basically 40 attack. Just call it 40 attack. Anyway, and 15 and 30 defenses. And then it also gives the punishment of special by additional 15 damage. That's what I'm calling it now. Special punishment. If the unit initiates combat after moving to a different space, triggers the following effects depending on the unit's equipped. Special. If the unit has an AoE, it grants 1 charge off his special before combat. If the unit is a special that triggers when attacks. Well, I don't see what difference it makes. It's just -1 count for his special. Anyway, before he attacks. Oh god, Crusader Air. Why is this thing so long? This is the D4DJ essay length thing, so this is gonna take a while. If unit special is ready before combat, this unit initiates foe in an area near target, take damage up to 1.5. Basically, he does a lot of damage. At the start of turn, it grants Gallop. Gallop is the +2 move if you're not sure what that is.
After dealing with it for so long, I can't forget by this point.
Reduces damage from foes attack by 40% during combat. If unit's AoE triggers before unit special is ready to start or combat, or before Sigurd has triggered Cadenza. That's how you say that, right? Cadenza. Unit's first follow-up deals 80% of units. God, basically he gets a free like stronger. Well, basically Ignis. Is that the one that gives you 80% of your defense? Ignis. Yeah, he gets a free Ignis.
Just a free Ignis, just like that.
Yep. After combat.
Not even a bonfire.
Yeah. After combat and after Cadenza combat, if unit special triggered before initial combat, enables Cadenza against any foe within a distance equal or range to the unit's AoE. Does not trigger after Cadenza. If Cadenza is used against foes outside of the range, combat.
I think I know why they did that though.
Well, it's so that he does have infinite. Is what it is.
It's like with the free Ignis is because there's so many effects that trigger when the special of an enemy triggers.
Yeah, I mean we just talked about that with like Azura's weapon, or sorry, Azura's her sea slaw, whatever it was. So yeah, no, you're correct. Anyway, I got more of this thing to read. We're still on Crusader's Air. After combat, if unit special triggers, grant unit 1 extra space. Yada yada. Neutralizes stall. Anyway, Cadenza. After combat initiated by a unit, after post-combat skills are triggered, before post-actions like Kanto, penalty effects that last 2 units' actions are neutralized. Unit can attack foe again once within a specified distance regardless of the unit's range. But usually you're going to be melee anyway. Oh no, that's not true, because the whole point of his AoE, right? Unit suffers a counterattack if any of the following conditions are met. Foe can counterattack regardless of range. Unit's range equals foe's range. Or foe's range is the same as the distance between unit and foe. So most of the time you'll be okay, because that's the whole point of Gallop. Skill effects range is determined by unit's weapons range. Unit space before movement and units. Basically, there's some restrictions on Cadenza, but the whole point of Crusader's Air is that Crusader's Air bypasses that. So why does this matter?
It's so
anyway,
other
I'm getting off track.
They want their unit to be special with it, not anyone
But the
else.
thing is, like, Crusader's Air is uninheritable anyway.
Alright, well, I think that's enough
So it doesn't
for tonight. Alright. I'm gonna end it right here.
Oh.
But Cadenza as an effect is not just limited to him.
Alright guys, well this is gonna be the end of the stream. We got Sunday no stream, so next week we'll come up with a new schedule. Hopefully Darklight
Yeah.
has more days off, so then I don't have to keep making Left 4 Dead on Wednesday.
That's fair enough.
Anyway, yeah, I think next week we'll finish Sonic and the Secret Rings, so we'll be finished with that one.
Hmm.
And then from there we'll move on to Sonic and the Black Knight.
Hmm.
And then after that we move on to I think Sonic Colors is next after that one. Yeah. That's it. And yeah, we'll be back to Fane next week as well on Saturday. So, you know, the Choose Your Legends is when we'll do our summons.
You're gonna be waiting the whole week.
Well, I mean, it gives
That
me
banner comes
time.
out Monday, but it's fine.
I can wait a week.
I'm just messing with you.
I mean, and this gives me time to get the tickets. You know.
That's true.
You know, there's a
You'll have the
40 bucks.
ticket if you just do like if you just use like the standard stamina without like using any potions. Between Monday to Saturday, you should be able to get all the tickets.
Yeah, but I
before,
mean, I have so many potions. It's like literally impossible to run out of them, Mikey.
yeah, you're fine.
They gave us like
they
1,000.
They gave us so many potions that it's literally impossible to use them all.
Yeah.
It was the Baldur event.
And we got multiple, and we got it multiple times. So
Yeah,
we
it's
have
crazy.
a lot. Cause I still have like over almost 2,000 stamina pots, bro. I have that.
Something
too
like
much,
that. Yeah.
Too many stamina pots.
Way too much. Like, what are you even gonna do with that for?
Wow. Alright,
Anyway.
Alright, this is the end. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Everyone.
Bye bye.